Do you know why money problems are the number one cause of divorce today? It's because of this, and this, and also this. I'm about to show you the number one winning strategy that will guarantee you and your spouse avoid that risk altogether. Let's break it down. What's up, guys? My name is Ted, and this is Grow and Give to Live, the number one best resource on the internet to help you become self-reliant and achieve your full potential. My beautiful wife, Jessie, and I have served as self-reliance specialists in our church for nearly 2 years, where we have helped individuals master their personal finances, find a better job, start and grow a business, and so forth. Today, we're going to highlight the first 2 weeks of the 12-week program, Personal Finances for Self-Reliance, published by the Church of Jesus Christ. You can get my free Personal Finances Masterclass sent directly to your inbox. Click the link up here or in the description below to sign up. To begin, I want to highlight the first paragraph from the First Presidency message, which is found at the beginning of the workbook. It says, "Dear brothers and sisters, the Lord has declared, 'It is my purpose to provide for my saints.' This revelation is a promise from the Lord that He will provide temporal blessings and open the door of self-reliance." I want to take a moment to say that I myself have witnessed firsthand the blessings that come when we follow the principles that are explained in this 12-week program. To quote Marion G. Romney, "Without self-reliance, one cannot exercise these innate desires to serve. How can we give if there is nothing there? Food for the hungry cannot come from empty shelves. Money to assist the needy cannot come from an empty purse. Support and understanding cannot come from the emotionally starved. Teaching cannot come from the unlearned. And most important of all, spiritual guidance cannot come from the spiritually weak." I'm convinced that the purpose of our lives is to grow. And the reason we grow is so that we have the capacity to give. And once we give, that's when we feel alive. So the main two principles we need to understand in order to begin is to, number one, become a steward, and to number two, have financial unity with your spouse. So what is a steward? It's really just a fancy word for the term caretaker. One who takes care of something that doesn't necessarily belong to them. When we adopt the mindset that everything we have been given is from God and we are responsible to care for those things, we place ourselves in a position to act more carefully and be more wise with the things we have been given. Part of being a wise financial steward or a good caretaker is to counsel with the owner, or in other words, counsel with the Lord about your finances. Part of counseling with the Lord involves recognizing the things that you can do to act to change your own situation. Dietrich Uchtdorf once said, "When our wagon gets stuck in the mud, God is much more likely to assist the man who gets out to push than the man who merely raises his voice in prayer, no matter how eloquent the oration." The very first and best step that you can take to change your own situation is to first track your expenses. I'll give you an example. Let's say you went on a walk, and while you're on this walk, you got distracted with the color of the leaves on the trees, and distracted by the beautiful houses, and you got distracted by the dogs running around in the park. And after a while, you notice you're lost. You don't know where you are. How are you going to get back home if you first of all don't know where you are? The first thing you need to do to get to where you want to be is to understand where you are. And financially, that means tracking your expenses and seeing where your money is going each month. I know that when we act in such a way to show our faith, such as by tracking our expenses and counseling with the Lord, power will come as a result. Faith is a principle of action and also of power. I love to think of the story in the Bible when the children of Israel are carrying the Ark of the Covenant, and the Lord promised them that they would be able to cross the River Jordan on dry ground. They get to the river, and the river is flowing. It hasn't been stopped. It isn't until they step into the river, they act and get their feet wet, and then the river parts. The Lord works the same way in our lives. And I've seen it myself, where we didn't see the blessings we were praying for until we first took a step. And we took a step into the water and got our feet wet. This is where faith becomes a principle of power, because when we act, the Lord shows His power. My wife and I had an experience where we had to act in faith and jump without without any sure safety net, and he caught us. And it was so empowering to know that the promises that he gives us are true. When we trust in him and act in faith, he will provide a way for us to become self-reliant. Once you understand the principle of becoming a financial steward, the next principle to understand is to become unified in your finances. And that is in 3 parts. First, work and take responsibility. Second, work together with your spouse to manage money. And third, hold regular family councils. What is the secret to getting what you want in life? It's not a secret, and it's not a very popular answer. It's work. You just have to go out and do it. Dieter F. Uchtdorf said, "Work is an antidote for anxiety, an ointment for sorrow, and a doorway to possibility." Work also helps us avoid this sense of entitlement, which will be our downfall. Depending on others to provide for you when you can do that yourself will limit your own personal growth. The next thing you need to do is work together with your spouse if you're married to manage your money. Sit down together, review your income, review your expenses, see where your money is coming in from and where your money is going out to. A unified approach to managing money can bring harmony, peace, and gratitude. Unity is also the only way you can progress in your finances. The best way to do that is to hold regular family councils. My wife Jessie and I, every Sunday, sit down together 30 minutes to an hour, and we hold a formal family council where we discuss our schedule for the upcoming week, we discuss our meal plan, we discuss our budget, and any other items that need to be discussed. And we lay it all out in a piece of paper, discuss item one by one, and work together until every item is covered, every issue is resolved. So there you have it, the number 1 winning strategy to avoid money problems in your marriage. Number 1, become a financial steward. And number 2, work together in unity with your spouse. If you like this video, please be sure to watch the next one on how to create and follow a budget. Be sure to also sign up for my free masterclass, link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to share it with your friends and family. I sincerely wish you success in your personal self-reliance journey. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything I can do to help you out. Have a good one.